The NFL is gearing up for a new season, and so are gamers with the recent release of EA Sports Madden 26. You can get early access to the game right now by playing on Amazon's premier cloud platform, Amazon Luna. Let's ready up! Now, Amazon Luna is known for its preloaded library of playable games, along with your Amazon Prime or Amazon Luna subscription. However, Madden 26 does have to be purchased at this time. Amazon Luna supports online co-op and multiplayer, as well as local PvP and playing through their Couch Play feature. Luna is all about flexibility with Couch Play, which is your way of playing games with someone who doesn't currently own the game, and we have more information about Couch Play here. Starting the game is as simple as clicking a button. Amazon does not provide graphic settings for their games, yet we do know that Luna streams at 1080p 60 FPS. One thing I do like to note is that with recent sports titles, EA games on Amazon Luna look really good at 1080p. Of course, this would be even better at 4K, fingers crossed, but for 1080p the game is super detailed, with deep contrast, and it doesn't look flat and fuzzy like we've seen on other platforms. Now, as far as gameplay, sports games are always a lot of fun. Full transparency, I'm not a Madden veteran, basically a new player, but I did have a lot of fun playing with some of my favorite players from the league. On some of my first attempts playing, I did feel like I was dealing with some input lag. Input timing is different with every new release, and it does seem that the game has gotten a bit slower with new titles, but again, this could be due to my lack of playing the series. But a trip to training camp was super helpful, and it gave me the practice that I needed to at least know how to interact on offense and defense. Other than this slight learning curve, the game played very well without any issues, latency, or crashing at any point during my gameplay. Amazon Luna does enable crossplay, so we are led to believe that we will be able to play with other platforms. The game does not officially release until August 14th. There is an early access trial on Xbox, and pre-ordering the game on Amazon Luna does give you early access to the full game. So when I entered my first online multiplayer game, I wasn't sure if I'm playing against someone using Amazon Luna or using their Xbox trial. All that I can conclude for both of us is that we're connected to EA. Now, as far as how well my first time in online multiplayer went, I'm just going to spare you guys from my total embarrassment.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
I suck.
But finding someone to play against was very fast. I was able to get into a game in less than 15 seconds. So instead, with week 2 of the 2025 NFL preseason kicking off this week, I thought it'd be fun to show gameplay on Luna with this week's matchup of the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll only be showing the second half of the game for time's sake, just to make sure this video isn't an hour long. During this gameplay, I switch back and forth between teams on offense and defense. Thanks for watching, remember to subscribe and follow for more. Enjoy.
Time straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll, and the rush is going to get there. He goes just going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. On first down, it's Hurts. That's a short one. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Down Hurts. Going to call his own number. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. Hurts to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. With Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking deep here for Tillman. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Now Flacco. Open man, left side. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Flacco. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards. To give to Judkins, heading right. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Judkins trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Judkins.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
He'll try and run with Judkins. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Browns. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Williams. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Barkley. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now, Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. A gain of a yard. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. At the 42-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Now, 1st and goal. Hurts will try it again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown! They have tied it on the final play. An extra point now to win the game.
Unbelievable, Mike. I mean, what a game. What a finish. They knew they had to have the touchdown, and they got it. And now they are an extra point away from winning this game.
So, all zeros on the clock. This is for the win. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other.